Hello YouTube, this is Josh. I'm coming to you from a garage. I don't know, you're probably asking why I'm coming to you from a garage, and it's symbolism is what it is. This is a lot of the greatest companies have been started out in a garage when you think about it. So this is the first video series that I've started. I'm starting a channel. I've been in crypto about 6 months now, and we have a lot of exciting things to talk about. This video is primarily going to be on Tron. I've watched a lot of videos. I was an investor in Tron. A lot of people made a lot of money with it, and of course we had a lot of people that bought in on the high. A lot of videos that I'm seeing on YouTube, people are just basically just rubbing it in. You bought it a quarter. What a schmuck. Well, the fact is, what I'm not seeing is somebody who's willing to talk about, well, what do I do when I buy at a quarter? I bought mine at 12 cents. As it started to fall, I got in too late, so I figured when it comes back down, I'm going to buy in. So when I put my money in, I got it at 12 cents. But as we look at it today, it's sitting right around a nickel. So if you look at what I put in, I'm sitting at half of my value. But I'm not worried about that, because Tron, just like the market, is going to recover. Bitcoin is, it's falling a little bit. There's some FUD going on with China right now, but all of that's going to go away. This is just like Jamie Dimon talking about how everything's a fraud just so that he could get back in, that's all it is. So with Tron, my recommendation, if it were me that was in a quarter, I'd put more money in. I'm not an investment agent. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, but I can tell you that if it was me and I was in a quarter, it's a great time to get in at a nickel. And what you do when you do that is you take your shares. Let's say you buy double, okay? You've got 1,000 shares of Tron at 25 cents. Well, then you buy another 1,000 shares of Tron at 5 cents. Well, when Tron starts to rise, I'm sure one day Tron will get back up to where you bought it. The problem is you want to get there a little bit quicker, and they may have to cycle a few times before it gets there. So the idea being, it might cycle up to 20, may not, 20 cents, may not hit 30 on the first time. So if you buy in, a little bit lower like this, you get an equal number, you bring it up to 15 or 16, you can get out from under it if that's what you really want. Personally, I like the idea of buying a coin, putting it in a wallet, and letting it just sit there. If you do that, when you wake up one day, 6 months down the road, that coin's liable to be worth a lot of money. I've got a friend of mine that was supposed to be on video with me. He had he just had stage fright. He couldn't come, so I wanted to give him a shout out. Appreciate your support, buddy. But that's my prediction on Tron. So the most important thing I wanted to talk about on this video is security, because something bad happened to me over the weekend. As we've seen, a lot of these exchanges have been shutting down their membership. You can't get in right now. We're working on something. I got into that rush of people that was trying to get in and get onto one of these exchanges before I couldn't get onto it. And, as I registered for a Binance account, it looks like I may have registered for one that was a hacker group. They make I guess it's a clone account is from what I'm told about it. And when I signed into it, I gave them a similar password to one that I'm already using. I left my 2FA off, and I woke up after being on this exchange for a week and my wallet was empty, So what I want to really talk about besides Tron is your security. If you're getting into this, if you're new to this, every time you get into something, you need to use a new password. Every single time. It doesn't need to be anything like any of your other passwords, and every password needs to be different. If you have to get a piece of paper and write them down so that you can get into them, I know it's a pain in the ass, nobody wants to do it, but it's going to keep you safe in the future. They got me for about $2,800, so when you think about, I'm not some rich guy that got on here, I'm in a garage. So what it is they when you get on here and you start to make money and stuff, people will notice, and if you leave a door open, it's just like they're walking down a street with these fishers. They open up these doors, and whoever door is unlocked, they're going to come on in and they're going to help themselves to your coins. So I wish everybody out there the best of luck. I hope you like my video. If you, if you want to hear more about it, please subscribe. I'm going to try to do a couple of videos a week to start with. We're going to have new topics every time, and I wish you all well. Happy trading, everybody.